Okay, something else to keep in mind is in-vehicle computing systems. Now, these are ubiquitous, right? They're always on, they're always connected, and they can track location, speed, travel, history trends, and so forth, right? They have a myriad of in-vehicle metrics, whether it be gas mileage, coolant temperature, things along these lines. And remote access and control of vehicle features is also possible with a smartphone or certain applications. You can remotely access your vehicle, remote start, and so forth. So it's possible to start a vehicle. But from a security kind of a context, what if a hacker were able to get in and shut off that car or disable it? All right. So whether it be through an OnStar system or some type of OnStar-like system that gives remote access capabilities. And again, we have connections to our cell phones and contacts, databases, emails, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of information that is accessible either from a remote location or interacting with our cell phones and so forth. So just keep in mind when we talk about patching, updating firmware, when the vehicle manufacturers push out new firmware, new drivers, and so forth, it's imperative that we as security professionals kind of coach our employees and so forth to update these things. So if you're managing a corporate fleet or you have responsibility for the security of a corporate fleet, make sure that we have these things patched, again, across the board, just as we would approach a data network. So that way patches, drivers, firmware, and so forth are tested, obviously, but then pushed out to the fleet as soon as possible. That way we mitigate the risk for potential attack, for potential remote access, so that someone doesn't necessarily have access to sensitive data, being able to hack into the system and listen to conversations or record conversations, access a cell phone through the system, or even potentially worse, shut a car off while it's traveling.